Really good night for our team. I thought we played really well on both ends. Just really proud of our players for how hard they competed, and they were very mature about bouncing back after the loss to Boise and then traveling all the way back. We had good practices the last couple of days, pretty demanding practices, and it's good to see them rewarded for that. So, again, we talked about sustaining. I thought we did that. Just great for Dylan Hunter. He's been working really hard and missed a game with a little bit of a foot injury and probably wasn't fully back for Boise, but good to see him play extremely well. I thought he was a real spark for us. So, again, I was super pleased with our effort. Thought we guarded our tails off for 40 minutes and, kind of a low possession game, and we were very efficient offensively. So just a really good performance by our team. Questions for me?
What were some of the biggest things you're disappointed with on Sunday that you saw improvement in tonight?
Guarding the ball some. I thought we got beat off the dribble some. We got beat a little bit tonight, but there's just so much of it. I thought our positioning was a little better in situations. Our defensive rebounding a little better. And Radford came hard. There's just so many missed shots because they take so many tough shots that there's a lot of possessions there. And then offensive efficiency. It's good to see Chauncey Wiggins and Dylan. We need some other guys to make some shots. And Chauncey had a really good game, made a couple threes, drove it to the basket, had 7 baskets. Ian made 2 threes. They were aggressive. They were trapping us some. They were, they run and jump. I think one or two possessions we moved it around, got open shots. Our guys did a good job in the second half, and then converted when we had numbers.
Talked a lot before this season about how you needed Chase and Ian to step up and be more vocal leaders on this team. Did you see that out of them following the Boise State?
A little bit. They're just not super vocal guys, but they understood by what we needed to do and how they approached practice, and their approach was terrific. Very serious, very determined to get better, and watching the film, learning from that with our team, and so their approach has been very mature, and I think that showed up tonight.
Has there been a guy that stepped up as a more vocal leader?
No, not really. Not a lot. I mean, Dylan a little bit. Dylan Hunter's a guy who isn't afraid to say some things. He's got a very lighthearted personality, but I just think he loves to play. He just loves to play. And so, like, he's excited most days, almost every day in practice. And just bringing that kind of energy is a positive thing. And especially when, you have tough practices and it's hard and tough film sessions and then you got to go back to work. Some guys are trying to just get through. We got to have some juice and energy, and he brought energy this week as well.
How about the way Chase leads by example? You're up 25 points with 5 minutes left. Big hustle play there to get a steal and layup.
Yeah, just, I'm just proud of how much he's matured as a player and person, right, in our program. It's what you love about coaching is watching guys like Chase become the young man they are. And those are great habits that he's showing our other players. He's continuing to compete, and he's gotten off to a terrific start.
With Radford being ranked 35th in the nation and three-point percentage, what exactly went into holding them to 4 for 20, I think?
It was just a major emphasis. It was, second thing on our scouting report was three-point defense was really important in this game, and I thought we guarded the ball pretty well without, you're going to get beat occasionally when you're up because you don't want guys shooting threes. I thought we fought through screens. I thought we switched on some things properly. I just thought we had a good plan. I thought our guys really executed, and there was great attention to detail. And then just the ability to sustain. They made a couple of them in the last 4 minutes. So really proud of the way our players played tonight.
You guys were really efficient at the end of the first half. Buzzer beater shots with, I think Chase hit 2 to 3 pointers.
Yeah.
Wiggins hit 1. I guess, how do you guys kind of game plan for those moments, and how do you guys always kind of,
Yeah, it's not anything that we don't really do that in practice a lot. That's not something, there's so many other things to practice, but we do work on, an action or something to create some space and give a guy a play, and then it's up to having good players, shot makers making shots. And thankfully for me, Chase Hunter's one of those guys.
That's a small sample size to start the season, but what do you feel like you're starting to learn about this team?
Yeah, there's a lot that we still have to get better at. I mean, we're still finding our way. We don't have as good offensive rhythm as I would like. You know, and our numbers aren't bad, but it can be better. You know, they're all getting to know each other. It's just going through things together, I think, is what we need. Like whether it's a trip to Boise is good for us to be together. We went out a day early. We traveled, 4.5 hours on a plane together, restaurants, hotels. We just need to spend a lot of time together and get to know each other and understand how we go about our business. And then it's trying to just figure out what guys' real strengths are as players and matching them while they're out there, and figuring out, how to best make our team play well. And so there's just a lot of individual things, probably more than anything collectively.
Jake got in some foul trouble early, but I was impressed with his passing
Yeah.
tonight in the first half. Having a shot maker be able to pass as well as he does.
Yeah, they did a lot of aggressive things on ball screens and trapping around, and he ended up with the ball a few times and found some of our big guys for shots in the lane. Very good for Jake. That was, he needs to be able to do things like that, and he can. It doesn't have to just make a shot. He didn't guard as well tonight. He's got to continue to work at that. Tonight was a little bit of a tougher night for him defensively, but offensively, his passing was very good.
I know that Ian's dealing with a little bit of that calf strain. Is he on a minutes limit at all?
No, he's not. No, he's. We're just trying to watch some practice time and hopeful that things are fine that way. And obviously he didn't. I don't think he really complained about much today.
As Viktor had a big brace on his knee while he's on the bench. Is that just?
I think that's just an older player who's got a lot of miles on him. Some of those older guys, they laugh about that. We talk about their tires got a lot of, their tread's a little worn. I think he just does that most of the time when he's out.
How impressed were you with the guards defensively on Jarvis Moss?
Yeah, really good. I thought we, head of the snake for them, 20 points a game, big-time three-point shooter. A couple different guys guarding him, wearing him down, just not giving him anything easy, just making him work. He certainly is a talented player, athletic guy that can jump up and make a shot. And I thought our guys really hounded him very well and made him work on both ends.
What did you feel about the ball movement tonight?
Yeah, I thought it was okay. I think there are times I'd like to see it. We're not quite as good as last year's team at keeping it moving and turning it over as much as I would like in terms of ball reversal and turning the possession over sometimes. But some of that also is, hey, they're jumping out and trapping a ball screen, and so now you're just moving it and attacking and making a play. I did think we did some good things in the open court, especially at the beginning of the second half where we moved it, shared it, got some layups that way. That was good to see.
Did you expect to see a little zone defense from them, and do you think you can handle it?
Yeah. Well, I think we only played one. They played one possession, but we were prepared for it. We practiced against it a little bit the last 2 days.
You guys are heading to Daytona Beach for the Sunshine
Correct.
Slam. What do you look for your team? Just a shot there?
Yeah, just opportunity to play good teams. San Francisco is really good. We obviously watched them beat Boise on film at home, a week or 10 days ago. It's just an opportunity for us to play good teams on neutral court and learn more about ourselves and have another opportunity to get a good win. So these are the reasons we get in these tournaments.
Chauncey led the scoring tonight.
Yep.
Is it just as simple as making shots for him, and how different is the team when he's scoring?
Well, it helps a lot. Chase didn't have to score 30 tonight. And he was very opportunistic, made a couple threes, which, that's just kind of like I said to somebody last week when somebody asked me about it. I said, he's going to make the next couple. Like he's due. He's a good shooter. He's due to make them. I was obviously impressed with him. Couple touch shots, nice drive, couple drives. Missed one post move that we had in there for him. But, again, him scoring in all three levels is a big part of what we need him to do this year. And I think he's really growing. Everybody good? Okay. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate y'all coming.